All right, guys, welcome in to week number 7 for the B-Main Bandits. Apologies for not going live earlier. You guys are going to see on the replay during our post-race interviews with the midgets at Eldora, we did have difficulties getting into the session and getting all of our programming working. That was a call made by myself and league owner Andrew Thornton, because we want to put out the best product for you guys. If I can't put out a good product, then it's not worth your time as a viewer. It's not worth the B-Main Bandits community, and it's not worth the Warlord Gaming community. So my apologies for that. We will have the replay up on YouTube. Go check it out. We are talking about having a abbreviated type of replay, where instead of making two videos a week for the B-Main Bandits, we're going to be doing one. Hey, Richie, checking in there on Facebook. Appreciate it, good buddy. Always great to see you coming out and checking out the stream. So, guys, we are getting into it here at Iowa. This is the smallest track that the Silver Crowns are going to. It is a 7/8 mile out in Newton, Iowa. Pretty fairly new track. I mean, it was created in 2006, and it was based off of Richmond International Raceway, which anybody that is a NASCAR fan, Richmond is one of the best tracks on the schedule. You don't agree with me? Come fight me. Like, that, hands down, still one of the best tracks. NASCAR did purchase it in 2013. They've ran trucks here, they run Indy here, they ran Xfinity here, and this year they are actually bringing the Cup guys here for the first time in lieu of the California race. Because California is getting reworked into a half-mile track, which I cannot wait for. Now, Auto Club was an amazing track already, so it is unfortunate to see it being sold off. But unfortunately, this economy, even NASCAR tracks have to downsize sometimes. The big thing to watch tonight, so we have 5 cars in the session. Here is the top 5, because there is only one missing from your top 5 in points that is not out here tonight. You have Jackson Mcclain, who did increase his points lead over Andrew Thornton. He leads 710 to 685 over Andrew. Austin, who is not here tonight, is in third with 614, which will allow Ryan Paget and Richie Joplin to make some gains on him, sitting at 593 and 585 respectively. Those guys should be able to make a ton of ground. Hopefully, seeing Richie possibly get his first win tonight. Richie, we're always rooting for you here at Warlord Gaming. Love to see it. You know, he picked up, I believe, his second victory with JBSRL last night. Second or third, can't remember. And an amazing Legends race at IRP. So congrats on that, Richie. And yeah, we're going to jump straight into it, guys. So for the grid tonight, on the pole we do have Mr. Andrew Thornton with Richie Joplin to his outside. Jackson Mcclain takes up P3 with Joe J. Adams in 4th outside row number 2, and Ryan Paget will round out the field. So 45 laps. These Silver Crown cars do have a lot of downforce with that aero package. Some guys, they're used to running the asphalt sprints, so they're used to a lot twitchier of a car, a lot more horsepower, a lot less downforce. So these guys aren't used to when they need to get onto the throttle with these Silver Crowns. So it's going to be very interesting to see how they race in a pack here and what they can and can't do to get some passing done. Richie, thank you for that like too, buddy. Always appreciate it. Let's do some little bit of in-race reporting and see if we can help Mr. Jackson McClain. We're going to pull up Mr. Andrew Thornton, league owner. We know you're getting ready to get going here, but I wanted to hear your thoughts on how this race is going to go.
We're either going to run 2x2 in a pack just like this, or we're going to single file out, and you're going to have plenty of time to thank the sponsors.
Oh, we always want to thank our sponsors here. But
oh yeah.
What's running through your mind now as you're about ready to get going?
Well, I'd like to know how I'm in the restart box and it gives me a drive-through penalty. That's the first thing I'd want. And we're going to exercise some admin privilege there because that's incorrect.
I don't know. I think you probably want to screen here.
In the middle of the box.
But you guys heard there is admin privilege in here.
For tonight, there is.
Good luck holding these guys off. Richie Joplin's coming for that win, buddy.
Oh yeah, he is. He's the only one I'm scared of.
Good luck, man. So as we get going here, Andrew has gotten out to a little bit of a lead over Joplin. Currently about half a second. With these aero packages, the draft does come into play. So I don't see that happening for very long here. Joplin is running that lower line to catch Thornton. As in the back, you have Joe J. Adams and Ryan Padgett also duking it out. But we will have two different groups here. The two fighting to not be the best of the worst. And the top three podium. Joplin's already closed that gap up quite a bit. Laps are taking off very, very quickly here. Already 5 laps down in the 25-lap feature. We know Joplin's fast with everything on asphalt, but being fast and getting the pass done are two very different things. The great thing about Iowa is there is multiple racing grooves here. You may see one or the other jump up to that high line and try to see if they can gain the momentum on this front stretch to get that run. As there you go, Joplin's making a look to the inside. Can he make it stick, or will Andrew be able to power off him too? They go side by side, a little bit of wiggle out of Joplin. Into 3 and 4, Joplin has the better line. But Thornton able to power down and get it that time round to maintain the lead. Jackson getting a run on Joplin now. Jackson has won the last 2 asphalt races, including even sweeping last week. He did get a podium in the midgets. Pretty good chances of a podium tonight, but you know he definitely wants to get ahead of Andrew and see if he can extend that points lead even further. A lot of jostling around between these three, but there isn't much they can do to get the pass made as of yet. This is a very abrasive track, so tire wear will come into play. Oh no, Richie Joplin. So it might have been some net code. Let's go back and see if we can get a better look at this. Tags the wall and rides up and goes for a wild ride. And sticks the landing, so he should be able to get into the pits and get his fast repair. Unfortunate for Richie. Let's go ahead and drag him up here and get a word with Richie. Man, you just went for a wild ride. How are you still alive in this moment?
I shouldn't be.
So, one question. Has anybody ever told you wall bad?
Oh, yeah, I've heard that quite a bit.
And
that was interesting.
Yeah, you still haven't learned.
No. I was given old Jackson room, and I just got too far up and hit the wall.
Sounds like a pretty typical situation for you, not being aggressive enough and getting the short end of the stick.
Yeah.
Were you able to get your fast repair, and we'll see you back out there?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to put me some fresh tires on it and go.
Get up there and beat Andrew, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
All right, good luck.
Yep, thank you.
That was Richie Joplin. He is still alive and breathing, guys. Medics did not have to tend to him. They might have to check for some illegal performance enhancing drugs after the race because he should not be living. Might need a metal scanner to see if he is a cyborg. And just like that, the pace car has gone off. We are going back green flag racing. Andrew Thornton will lead them to the line. Jackson Mcclain on his outside. You just heard it from Richie Joplin. He's got the fresh tires of the bunch. Let's see if he can use that tire advantage and get around Ryan Paget and Joe Adams. And hopefully make short work of Jackson Mcclain and Andrew Thornton to get up there and get his first win of the B-Main Bandits 4 Crown Series. He's been trying. Let's see if he can do it. The big winners in that caution was Paget and Adams. That does allow them to get back in the draft at the top two. As Joplin has already made short work of Adams and looking to get around Paget. Paget sliding up, not giving Richie any room for the run. McClain looks underneath Thornton, but not able to make the pass. That outside line is just too good. Able to put down the power and get the momentum on the straightaways. Andrew is going up there. See if he can maintain it. Let's shoot back to the bottom in 3 and 4. These guys are looking to put on a hell of a show tonight. McClain gets the low run. He is able to clear Thornton. Thornton did get up in the marbles. Thornton does have an amazing run on the backstretch. These guys forgetting they are on asphalt, throwing slide jobs at each other. And now Paget has stuck his nose in. Are they going to go? They are going 3 wide into 1 and 2. Open wheel cars typically do not like this. These guys are jostling around everywhere. Looks like a little bit of contact. Oh! The whole field is dead. Let's go back and take a look from Ryan Paget's perspective. He did have the wildest ride of the bunch. You see the contact there, just nowhere for Paget to go. And just decides to go flipping. But he does land it and get it back going. We'll have time for guys to get their fast repairs and get back out there to battle it out once again. It'll be 25 laps to go at the line. And just like that, all 5 cars get their fast repair. Who's going to be the quickest out of pit lane? It is Andrew Thornton, followed by Adams. Richie Joplin looks like he got some fresh tires. So did Jackson Mcclain. And Paget as well. So 3 fresh tires, 2 with old. See if the advantage can hold for Andrew Thornton. We are about to go green. Pace truck lights are off. Andrew Thornton will lead them down to the start-finish line once again in the restart zone. We are green. Does take these guys a lap or 2 to get these cars wound up and get up to full speed. But look who is right back in the fight. Richie Joplin using that low line, using those fresh tires. Andrew gets a jump, but it's not going to be enough, I don't believe. Andrew is favoring that top line so that he can get more momentum off the corner. Great save by Ryan Paget there. Getting loose off of 4. Able to save it and stay in the draft of Joe Adams. As here we go with the tire advantage. Richie Joplin bobbles off of 4. He will not have it there. Give him a couple more laps and he will be able to get going. Down in 3 and 4, Richie looking low. Does he have the run? But he's got Jackson Mcclain looking right behind him. Side by side into 1 and 2. Can Joplin put down the power? That time a bobble out of Thornton. Joplin stays to his inside, coming out of 4. Are we going to have a new leader? No, we won't. Thornton still in the lead. 18 to go. Jackson looking to stick his nose in there, possibly go 3 wide. Guys are getting impatient as the laps wind down. But that time out of 4, give it to Joplin. He gets the pass made. As Thornton now has to defend against Wonderboy. 1 and 2 in the championship. Who's gonna be on top tonight? Thornton wants to keep that 81 behind him, but without getting new tires, I don't know if he's going to be able to. Heading into 1 and 2, the battle for the top 3 spots is staying heated. Wonderboy not able to get anything on Thornton as of yet. Trying to diamond it off. Thornton loose off of 4 will give Jackson P number 2. Thornton, who's been trying to save those tires, pushes a little too hard and not able to get the position back. Richie, it has worked out to a 0.3 of a second gap over Jackson Mcclain. He is still within the draft. Richie has 14 laps to hold off Wonderboy, who is looking for his 3rd in a row asphalt victory. Richie Joplin looking for his very first with the B-Main Bandits. Right behind for the final podium spot is the battle for 3rd between Thornton and Adams. Adams working that high side masterfully, getting around Thornton. As Thornton loose once again, just losing talent, give the spot to Adams at the line. But on those old tires, can Adams get up there to contest with the top 2? He's got an 0.8 of a second gap to make up to Wonderboy. 11 to go. Richie Joplin continues to lead. He definitely wanted those bonus points for leading a lap. He's going to get the majority, though. Andrew did lead the most laps tonight. Issues with Thornton. He has fallen back to 5th place. Let's pull him up here and see what is going on with that 31 machine. Andrew, is that up in the booth? You got me?
I got you. Old tire's bad.
Yeah, looks like you got a handful. Now,
Slightly.
My question is, we know you lose talent pretty regularly. Why didn't you get tires?
I was feeling really good at the time of the yellow before Wonderboy decided that he needed my space as well.
Well, even after the contact, you know the tires are going to be hot as hell, and he still chose not to do it. Hey,
Yeah, in hindsight, short-term gain, long-term loss.
at least you still get a top 5 out of tonight, buddy.
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
And try to bring her home clean.
Nope, that's not happening.
Nope. Hey, you guys watched it live. We are not under yellow. Andrew Thornton gets it back going. But heavy damage on that 31 machine. As the battle for first heats up, Joe Adams pretty much out of contention, as the only person he has to fight off for that final podium spot is Mr. Wreckin' Ryan Padgett. But Jackson has moved it down to 2/10 of a second gap between Joplin and himself. With 4 to go, let's see who is going to come out victorious. One looking for his 3rd in a row, one looking for his 1st. Going to be a great battle between these two great drivers. Let's take a ride with Mr. Wonderboy. Chases down Mr. Richie Joplin. Oh! We are back under yellow. It is going to go to a green-white checker. Go back and take a look and see what exactly happened with Ryan Padgett here. Coming off of 2. Same thing that we saw with Richie earlier. The wall is not your friend. A+ for the grinding skills, but not able to get off. Oh, yep, there he goes. He's off the wall. He can go get his fast repair as he just destroyed the car. For those of you tuning in, we are going to have a wild finish here at Iowa. It is Richie Joplin looking for his 1st win. Jackson Mcclain looking for his 3rd in a row asphalt finish on top. Pace truck lights are off. It will be a green-white checkered finish. Can Joplin hold off Wonderboy? Can Adams get up there and steal a win? And did Andrew Thornton get tires? I do not think so. But he did get his car fixed. So don't count out Thornton just yet. 2 laps to decide it. Who is going to come out on top? Pace truck is off. Joplin will lead them down to green. In the restart zone, Barney throws the green flag. We are racing to the finish here at Iowa. Joplin putting some pressure on Wonderboy, running him up the track a little bit. See a little bit of contact between the two. Joplin wants this win. Thornton trying to get around Wonderboy to close that points gap. Thornton will look on the high side. Can he get around? Joplin is loving it in his mirror, loving seeing Thornton attack Mcclain. As they head into 3 and 4, contact between Wonderboy and Thornton. Thornton in the wall. The top 3 completely shaken up. Who is going to be the third across the line? Oh, Brian Paget was a lap down, so he does not get second. Your top 3 will be Joplin getting his very first victory with the B-Main Bandits, followed by Joe Adams and Jackson Mcclain. And Thornton is still in the catch fence. Hey, buddy, you understand you can't park there, right? Our insurance premiums don't pay for this.
I think because of this accident and as close as we got to the crowd, I don't think Iowa Speedway will welcome us back.
Probably not welcome to the Four Crown Series anymore, but it was a heck of a finish, man. You might want to get that car towed.
Yeah, probably.
What a heck of a finish here at Iowa. Seeing Joplin get his very first win with the B-Main Bandits. Always a great time. We will get into our post-race interviews here momentarily. Joe J. Adams is not on track anymore. Unfortunately, we will not be able to see his car. So, in your third position tonight, it is Mr. Jackson Mcclain. Jackson,
Hello.
Did you really have to wreck Andrew for the podium spot tonight?
No, I was trying to defend a little too hard and drove it in, and the car just went straight rather than actually trying to turn. I let off trying not to push him up, but it was kind of a lost cause at that point.
You know, really, I think we might need to put an asterisk on your championship if you win on Iowa. I think penalties need to be handed down. 100-point penalty.
Yeah, I don't know about 100 points, but I could definitely see me being pushed to last for the points on this one. Because both of the incidents with Andrew were both 100% my fault, and I can claim that.
Well, you didn't get your 3 in a row on asphalt, but you did get to watch Joplin get his first. How was it up there racing with Richie, and was there anything you could have done to get around him?
It was terrifying. Because I know how bad Richie wanted to win one of these asphalt races because he hasn't got a chance to yet. But it was still really good to see him get a win and stay in front of me. He pushed me up going into 1 off the restart, and I knew just about right then that it was going to be extremely hard to pass Richie at the end. So he did what he needed to do.
Well, you squeaked out another podium tonight. Great run tonight, buddy. And after you wrecked Andrew, you're going to be able to extend that points lead just a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll get some points deducted at the end of this race, but I think I would deserve that.
Well, always fun talking with Mr. Jackson Mcclain. Unfortunate incident with Mr. Andrew Thornton, but it happens. Joe J. Adams is no longer in the Discord. Unfortunate that we don't get to talk with him tonight. Joe, in the future, if you want to be interviewed, stay in the Discord. Great job on a second place finish tonight. Hopefully we'll talk to you in the future, buddy. And with that, we have our winner for the very first time with the B-Main Bandits. It is Richie Joplin.
How'd you like that lucky win?
I don't know how much I'd call it luck, buddy, but man, you got those elbows out there on that green-white checkered, and you did what you need to come home with the trophy tonight.
Yeah, I was playing little mind games. I was pushing Jackson up, making my car as wide as possible. And right at the start, I dove it into one a little too deep, because I figured he's going to run in there deeper with me, but he didn't. And so I blocked it on the low side and made my car as wide as the track. So I looked up and got the win.
Well, I wouldn't call it luck. You have a lot of skill with these cars. Anything on asphalt, you are always a contender. It was a great time watching you come out here and do literally a master class and hold off Wonder Boy. Congrats on your first win, buddy. Hopefully we'll see you get a couple more before the season ends.
I would like to have a dirt win.
Hey, that's your next goal, buddy. Get on it.
Appreciate it, Eddie. Thank you for broadcasting, and thank you for Andrew letting me race with these guys. It was a lot of fun.
It's always a great time with you, Richie. Good job tonight, man.
Thank you.
So that will do it for the B-Main Bandits here at Iowa. They had a great run. Only 5 cars tonight. Unfortunately, this is a less than popular car choice. So you're going to have that happen every once in a while. But these guys put on a hell of a show. If you stuck around, make sure you hit that subscribe, hit that follow, give us a like, give us any sort of attention at all on any of our socials. We always appreciate it, and it helps out the leagues that we do broadcast here on Warlord Gaming. Until next time, we will be back on Friday with the finale of the Open Wheel Outlaws track to be dated. So we'll see you guys then.